everybody and welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Today I'm drawing a very interesting, slightly weird kind of drawing. I just randomly had the idea of drawing a girl inside a fishbowl, because why not? So yeah, I ended up drawing it and it turned out pretty cute. I wanted to draw it in a slightly more cartoony style, and yeah, it turned out very nice, and I'm actually kind of surprised. I sketched a thumbnail out very small, and I ended up putting it into Photoshop and just changing bits here and there and warping the fishbowl so it was actually properly round, and then I printed it out. And I decided, because it's a very round drawing, I would draw it on a piece of square Express It blending card. I got good responses from my last square drawing, the Meow Stick, and people said I should draw more square, so here I am, I'm doing more. I actually decided to ink the gravel in with different colours. I used my Sakura pink one and my wine purple multi-liners. And I also inked, I could say lined, the plant in a green pencil. I used a 0.3 fine liner and also a brush pen for the rest of the piece. I don't know why I decided to draw this kind of thing. I was just like, you know what? It sounds cute. It could be cute. And yeah, that's pretty much the only reason I drew it. It's got no special meaning or story. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure if the character, the girl, is a very small girl or if it's a very large goldfish. Maybe you guys can decide. I guess I can put it up to viewer discretion, because to be honest, I like it either way. I'm quite happy with how her hair turned out. I want it to be very soft and flowy looking because it's floating around in the water. And I think the way it all kind of flows in the same direction looks pretty cute. For the background, I used VO1 Heath, BV00 Mauve Shadow, RV10 Pale Pink. I also used RV21 Light Pink, and I used a light hydrangea, which is B63 a little bit, and most of it that you can see, the darker kind of purple, is BV04 Blueberry. And I really like this colour theme because it's mostly pinks and purples, and they usually work really well together. And then I added a little bit of yellow, green and orange. But those are slightly less prevalent in the artwork. It's mostly pinks and purples. And I think it's just a cute little colour palette. It works fairly nice. And as you can see right now, I just cleaned off my desk a little bit because there was a bit of ink on the desk left over, and because I'm saturating the paper a lot, it kind of stuck to the back of it, so I was like, better be careful. So yeah, if you ever want to clean off Copic markers off a desk, or any kind of surface that can handle it, use the Color Splendor. Or if you don't want to waste it like I do, you can also use rubbing alcohol. And now I'm just going into the plant with my Spectrum Green marker. And I like this colour because it's a very bluey kind of green. It's not a blue green, but it is a cooler kind of green colour. And I'm also using my G17 Forest Green colour to sort of add a little bit of shadow. and now I'm colouring in all of those little pebbles in mostly pink and purple tones. For those colours I used R32 peach, R22 light prawn, RV21 light pink, RV02 sugared almond pink, V01 heath, V15 mallow, V17 amethyst, R85 rose red, V09 violet, and V05 azalea. And then I coloured in the surface that the fishbowl is sitting on with my blue berry marker. And yes, I did use a ruler for that. I kind of got called out in one of my older videos for not using a ruler, and I thought, it would probably benefit if I used a ruler this time. And yeah. For her hair I used mostly Y21 Buttercup Yellow, and then I used a little bit of E33 Sand and a tiny bit of Y21, no, not Y21, a little bit of, what was it, Y11. And then for the goldfish, I used mostly cadmium yellow Y15, YR04 chrome orange, the pale yellow light orange YR02, Y38 honey, and yeah. For her skin tone I used mostly E21 soft sun, and I layered it over just a little bit more in the shadows. And I also used a little bit of V01 heath in the shadows as well. And that's a good tip. Shade your skin with purple, it'll look nice. I'm actually very happy with the goldfish. I think that might be my favourite part of the piece. After I got in all the colours, I went in with my white gel pen, as I do, and I did a similar kind of pattern to the mermaid drawing, which was actually inspired by goldfish. And I think it looks really nice lined with the white over the top. It kind of just adds a little bit of sheen. And then after that, I went over the plant a lot of times with little white dots, because I wanted it to look like it had tiny little air bubbles on the plant. Because a lot of the time when you have like a plant inside a fish tank, they will get little bubbles on them, and I thought that would look really cute and interesting. And then I just went over the whole piece with a bit of gel pen just to add some highlights here and there, and I used grey to shade a tiny bit of the fishbowl. And here's the final piece. I'm actually really happy with it, and I think it looks very cute, and it was just an interesting little concept. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, and that little bell icon as well. I will see you all in my next video, and I hope you all have a lovely day. I love you all. Bye bye.